Welcome to another exciting episode of the Minecraft. It is actually dark out right now. We are at the very top and we're gonna go to sleep. The best way to start off an episode. So, what are we going to do today on this video? Well, there's quite a few things that we're gonna do. I do want to first show the progress of what was going on. I did say that we weren't just going to cut and edit different parts and whenever I'm ready, start up a new one. Since last episode to this episode, I have been grinding, but I would like to show you all the advances that were made, even though they were grinding. First things first, we have more villagers, and that's only because to make villagers make more villagers, there's a few things that you need. The few things is a trade location that they can use, which is all these things. They also need a bed, and you also need to give them carrots. And I've been giving all of them anywhere between 5 to 10 carrots, and at that point in time they are able to make more villagers. So villagers are here. The second thing is I needed to go get resources. So normally we will go out to like holes in the ground and go in there and, you know, get all the iron or coal or gold, redstone, so on and so forth. But Wolf wasn't on for a while, so I was only one on grinding a little bit. And
He did all this without me. Without me. I'm so upset.
So this part right here, if you are on level at least 50 or higher, if you strip mine, because this is how I usually strip mine. I go down to at least level 50, and then I make to this direction, to that direction, and I push it as far as, I mean, as much as you need. But then I make a hole, space 2 out, make another hole, space 2, make another hole. And the reason is because once you get to the desired amount going this way, all you really have to do is just turn 1, 2, and go back the other way. And when you do that, that's how you strip mine. Because basically, whatever you see going through this way, you can find something here, and all the way around you. And once you go 2 over, it's the same thing again. These 2 ways are going to be new. These 2 ways are going to be new. These 2 ways are going to be new. That's just usually how I do my strip mining. Now this one, if it's 50 and above, you can only find coal. You can be lucky enough to find some iron, but what you have to do is at least go down below at least 30. If you go below 30, which I'm at 28, this is a new one, you can start seeing that coal starts appearing. Or not coal, iron's here, iron's there, I just haven't picked it up. You just keep going that way. Go 2, and this one's a good way to explain it. So I keep going. I see there's nothing here, and nothing here. And usually for light, I just dig over 2, and which requires less torches being used going this way. And so I went 2 over, and I went this way. And then it brings us back here again. And of course, she's going to sit there and start grabbing some stuff out of the hole. Okay, so that's something.
Did without me.
You're welcome. So.
No, I am mad.
You're welcome. Okay, the second thing I did was I learned a little bit more about how water flows down. One of the biggest thing is that instead of getting hurt all the time, I can now just do this. And almost got hit that way. At first we just had like a block right here to stop the or to be able to get up because there was a sign like right here. But then I realized that, hey, if I stop on all 4 sides, I can just go straight down. But this just takes us to where we usually went down and start messing with things and stuff like that. But now, one of the good things about all this is instead of drowning, trying to wait until I can find a good place to pop my head out, I can just do that. That's something else I learned how to do too. So, as I make my way up here, everything that I basically just showed you actually helps out with what we need to do. It was all part of the grind and stuff like that to get more resources. One of the biggest reason is because we are going to do two things today. I showed you just like the, behind the scenes and what I was doing and stuff like that, so you at least you're caught up of what's happening. But the big major thing is we're going to start on the railroad system to connect to in both places. I mean, it's not a far distance to walk, so it's not a hard thing to do. But when it comes to time management, it'll be fun to have. It'll be great to have. So what we're gonna do, and I don't know where Wolf went. Wolf's making her way downtown, moving fast. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for Wolf, and we're gonna head over to the end portal. We're not ready to go into the end portal yet. Most likely, if push comes to shove, we might be able to take on the Inner Dragon next episode. That is crossing our fingers. We're hoping. And it will definitely be me and Wolf, but I'm going to see if I can get other people to join in as well to take out the Inner Dragon together. I don't know who, but we'll just have to see who at that point in time. So yeah, that's just future episodes on what's going on. We just got to be able to connect the things. We have to be able to get all the Eyes of Ender, which we have been working as well with doing a lot of grinding offline, or at least off of video. I know Wolf was and managed to get a few pearls. So we might have almost enough pearls. I am hungry. So let's go ahead and eat some potatoes. Okay, now I can run again. Oh, that was a trident. Woo! I got her again. Okay, so there it is. It's up there. So basically, like I said, we're going to be making the railroad system to be going up and down it. Now, I did happen to... We have to make a stairwell to this. Well, actually, this is also another reason why using the portal would be good as well, is that all we had to do is just sit there and, like, put the portal, like, right here or something. Dig this out a little bit, put the portal right here. So all we had to do is just leave the portal, and we can just go straight down. So another thing that I did happen to take a look into was how many rails does it take before I have to introduce a new power rail, and learned to find out that it was every 3 normal rails. Yeah, what about the I don't like that noise. Please don't do that. What I did learn was that it's every 3 normal rails you have to put a power rail. So you were right. None of these, there was no pearl at all. No Eyes of Ender. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm first going to put this down, and then I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to put this here, this here. So it gives us some room to be able to stand right here, put our thing down, and go up. Next, I'm going to just sit there, and that's powered. 1, 2, 3. At that point in time, we should be able to go back up, or go up more. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and move over. Let's grab my pickaxe, because I have to power this. So it's just simple like that. And we are going to stop right there, just to test it. So, we're going to get in it, push, boom, boom. Okay, and we're good. Back down. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so we're looking good. Okay. So that's all we're going to be doing, is just doing this real fast. Not super fast, but fast enough. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Love you too, Zombo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I forgot to do one thing that I was actually wanting to do before we walked over here. Oh, and that was actually to see where, well, it's perfectly fine because we'll build a portal right here. We'll go inside said portal. We'll see what the coordinates are, and then we'll leave and be able to go back to home base and to see what coordinates is over there and connect both coordinates together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a place where we can put the portal down over here. Because again, I would like to just put it right here on the hill. Let's go ahead and open this up a little bit more. Trees in the way a little bit. We're not done with the railroad system just yet. We still have something more to do with it. But what we're going to do is 1, 2. We could put the 2 there. Cut these leaves. Because what I'm going to do is just put a backdrop. Oh, okay. Well, not that. Because we can't put those there. Okay. Do you want to start making the portal right here? Because that's where we're going to put it. We're going to put it right here. And ultimately, what else we're going to do is we're going to, when we put the portal here, we're going to sit there and put a wall around it. So it's just one straight shot. We don't have to worry about anything attacking us as we're coming out and stuff like that. 1. Okay, she's going to start working on that. I'm going to go down. And I'm
How high is it again?
It is just 3 blocks high.
So that?
Yep, and if you give me 1 second. There you go. Yep. And you can go ahead and light it. And there we go. And this is really not necessary. We really don't have to do this, but it's always good to. Like I said, it's to be able to protect us just in case like something wants to come out and attack us when we leave the portal and stuff like that. So something good to have. Keep messing up. Ah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna trap myself from not coming in. And there we are. Oh. Oh. There we are. Oh, that's my last block too. Lovely. And we're gonna keep that there. So we know that we can't go this way. Okay, so we got that done and over with. Okay. I hear a zombie villager. It's lovely. Is that a way out? Yes. Hello? Okay, it's not working with me. And that thing was in the way. Okay, seriously? Okay. That's completely fine with me. Oh, it's because there was a... there was a thing there. Okay. There was a flower that was blocking me from putting the thing down. Okay, so... 1. And... Okay. I feel like that Wolf's gonna get an amusement out of this after we're done putting it on up and down this. No, wrong one. I'm not even ask what that was, but okay. Sounds like someone doing WWE above me. It's always a good thing, I guess. I mean, I don't think I was the only one who heard big commotion just now.
Mm-mm.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, we're good.
What'd you do?
I put, instead of putting the right thing down, I put the wrong thing down. Because I'm big smart. God, how many are there? Do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay, so. You still up there?
Is it done?
Is it, you still up there?
Yes.
Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, how come you get to go
5,
first?
6, 7, 8, 9,
Rude.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, don't put me in there. Okay. So would you like to go down? Go ahead and go down it. Because it should go a whole lot more faster going down. Here you go.
Oh, my card! No!
Nice. Okay. So you have a cart in your hand now. So how about put... No, no, come back. Come back. 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 So you stand right here on the first rail. And you put it on the second rail.
How do I get in it though? That's what I forgot.
Attack. Or the place. Place. Now press forward.
Whee!
And now when you're done, go ahead and break it. And then push it back up. Let me see if that works.
How do I get out of this?
Jump.
Help.
Jump.
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 Oh.
And then put it back on the rails again, and then push it back up.
Whee! It's a lot slower this way.
I know. I said push it back up, but yet you're pushing yourself back up. And there we go.
That
Okay.
was fun.
Indeed. Okay, so let's go ahead and check the chords on this one. Where is it putting us? Oh, I'm hearing that noise. I really, the only thing is I'm hoping that it does not put us back in our original spot. It shouldn't, but there has been a known bug that does that. And it did, didn't it? It did. It didn't put us into a new place. Where did it put us? Hey, it took us home. But that's still annoying because we can't go back there.
So, do I need to get the diamond pick?
No, that's fine. So it looks like we actually have to walk over there, but we can easily just take the portal to and fro, and we don't have to walk back. Okay, so that actually does cut down on time, because that means that we don't have to make a whole, and resources too. We don't have to worry about
Yeah.
making more tracks and stuff like that if that's what's going to do. So it's a double-edged sword, you know. We still have to walk one way, and we basically can see, exactly where the portal is. But the mine system going straight down instead of walking and jumping on all those is something very, very helpful. So, with that being said, that was actually what I was going to do, and that's actually going to cut us down on one episode as well, because we are coming somewhat close to the end of this episode. We still have a good amount of time left. So I pretty much did everything that I was had checked mark off of my mental list of things to do. So I don't know what else to do on this episode right here, because well, how many of those eyes? Because that's the next thing that we need to do. How many of those eyes do we have?
8.
8.
But we have 2 pearls, so I can just turn those into eyes.
Okay, so
So technically we have enough.
are you sure? Because it's 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. That's 12. We need 2 more.
Oh, I was thinking it was 9. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's 3 on each side, so 3 times 4 is 12. So we need to get 2 more from the cleric. And if you guys don't know what the cleric is, I'm going to head over to him. Right now, I don't have what it takes to do the cleric yet. Excuse me, guys. But he's the cleric right here. Every cleric, after you hit master rank, which you know he's master with the... sir, I am trying to show them this, and you are... Turn. Now you're going to run away from me. This man... Why do you not let me show him your emerald? It's like you don't like... Let me see that. Okay, there. The diamond. Diamond knows he's master rank. And every single every single cleric that's on master rank will always give you, or at least expert, will give you a pearl. And it looks like all we need to do is just trade him. It's originally 5 if these were normal villagers, but because the cleric was actually one of our zombie villagers that we cured, all of his things are lowered. So instead of 5 emeralds, it's 1 emerald. So Wolf is usually the one who does all this, unless you want me to get 2 emeralds, and I have no clue on where you put the emeralds at.
I got it.
You got it? Okay. All she needs to do is get 2 of those, turn them into eyes, and then we can head over to the portal and set that up. So that also puts us in a bindy spot, because the simple fact that now I don't get to use all this. This is all from all that strip mining. So cobblestone does get in the way a lot and stuff like that. I think over time we might add some more chests and stuff like that. One of the big things here, let's do this. One big thing off camera that we are facing, at least me and Wolf is facing, is this. So every floor is being used. This floor is for like our general purposes. This floor right here is more of a Wolf's location. It has all the enchanting stuff and things like that. So this is usually her place. Now here is our issue. Is this one right here. Turn. Okay, nope, down. It's annoying. Okay, here is a small room. It's actually really small. How many is it? 3?
That's
so 3
why
by 3.
I said we could use it as like a bedroom and just close off that top, because
But
there's
that's
no point
too
to
much. There's too much room.
It's not.
I like the
You
bedroom.
let me decorate it. It's not too much room.
Well, see,
Okay,
the
you know
thing...
what?
Okay, so let's back up. So this is our bedroom. I like it how it is. It's small, quaint. I mean, you don't need much in a bedroom. But apparently the inside decorator says we do. But I like this. It's at the very top of the tree. You can see... And that's another thing, too. It's at the top of the tree. Now, what happens if mobs are around? Maybe we might have a
Well, we're
situation.
gonna light it up.
No, 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 no. What happens if the mobs are down below and it says that we can't sleep because mobs are too close? That's why I like being all the way up there, so there's no chance of that ever happening. Now, granted, probably not up here too, but I have no clue what the range distance is before it says that we can sleep. But this room right here, this is the room. We just don't know what we can do with this room. If you guys have any suggestions, if you guys want to say anything, we really don't know what we want to do with it just yet. We really haven't found anything to do with it. I know we can probably find something to do with it, but we just haven't put our, time into doing much with it. Because like I said, this is our general purpose location. We have, chest and all of our armor stands and food smelting and whatnot. This is what this all is. Upstairs is all like the higher tier, end tier stuff. So we don't really know what we can definitely do. So in the comments, we can definitely tell us what we can definitely do with that. Other than that, yeah, next episode, we are going to, I'm actually going to start the episode at the altar, the portal, I should say. And we can throw down all the Eye of Enders onto that, and then we can go in and start building the bridge across, because most likely we're going to be out in the middle of the open. Build the bridge across so we can be able to cross at any point in time, and we can take on the Inner Dragon. And one of the biggest things that I keep telling my last year kids and then this year kids is that we go in there basically naked. We don't have no armor, no weapons, no nothing. The best that we have on is just a bunch of pickaxes and cobblestone. Ooh, there's our cobblestone. So we need to build, if you know how the Ender Dragon fight goes, you have all the pillars that keeps healing the Ender Dragon. So we have to have this. We have to have all of the cobblestone build our way up there to break those prisms. And then after that, we can be able to take out the Ender Dragon. And one of the biggest things that I keep... What are you saying okay for?
I was approving your plan of the cobblestone use.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, he's like, okay, I understand, I understand. I was like, what? I'm not doing... Shh. No, I'm kidding. But no, so, yeah, so we're most likely going to do as what I was telling them is that you don't need armor. You don't need diamond swords. You don't need all this stuff to take out the Ender Dragon. Everyone who I'm able to bring in to take out that Ender Dragon, I'm going to bring in as many people as I can possible. It's probably going to be 2, 3, maybe 4, other than me and Wolf. And we're all going to sit there and we're going to storm the dragon. And we're all going to defeat the dragon with our bare hands. Now, it probably is going to take a little bit of time. So these episodes are usually roughly around 30 minutes or less. Can be a little bit over, it all depends. But depending on how long it is, I'm going to make sure that it's going until we defeat the Ender Dragon. So the next episode, we're going to get in there, we're going to defeat the Ender Dragon, and that's going to be the end of that episode. And then we're going to start the next thing that we're going to be doing, which is, we have no clue yet. We have a lot of things planned, but we don't know yet. So, with that being said, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for all stopping on by, watching a few things on how we did stuff. Last episode, we went into the fortress. We cleared that place out. Saw the way to where we needed to go. This episode, of course, we sat there and, made an easy way up and down it. Things like that. But next week's episode is going to be where the fun stuff is going to happen. With that being said, this was Mr. Madison with Mr. Madison Plays, and thank you so very much for watching this week's episode.
Bye.